morning, YouTube. This is Audrey Wiersbinski coming to you live from Madison, Wisconsin. This week is my 10-month surgiversary. On April 24th, 2013, I had bariatric surgery, gastric RNY surgery with Dr. Michael Guerin here at the University of Wisconsin Hospital and Clinics. My highest weight was 345, and my current weight is 171, so it's a total loss of 174 pounds and 148 from my day of surgery. So it's been like 3 weeks since I made a video. Sorry. Really no excuses. Last time I came to you, I was buying pants in a size 12. Now I'm buying pants in a size 10. I lost 3 more inches this month, and I hope to lose 1 more pound to be at 175. But you know how I am at my goals. I miss my goal by days, and I hate it. But, gosh, a lot of stuff going on in the community this week. I want to do special shout-outs to Chad and Mandy, Nerd and Waffle, James and Lace, Lauren and Bobby, Julie and Matt. They're the couples that I know of that have come together during their weight loss journeys, and I hope that they are happy and healthy and as happy as I am in my relationship. Everybody deserves to be loved, and it's awesome that, you know, in this community you can find something like that. Barbie finally had her surgery. Thank goodness. Stephanie B is out of the hospital again. I hope she is on the road to wellness, because that poor girl has been through a lot. Pete Rox's sleeve had a tough week a couple weeks ago. He actually gained weight, which he's never done the 10 months that since his surgery, and it happens to everybody. And it is real disappointment when you've been, you know, losing for 10 months, and then all of a sudden, bam, 1.2 pounds on the scale. It's pretty scary, especially when you're as diligent and go by the rules as Pete is. And, you know, big hugs out to him, and I hope he can get over this and move on. And just to know that, you know, somebody's out there thinking of him. I want to give a special thank you to Lauren Losing. What a protein pack. That was awesome. I've never been more thrilled in my life. Some of those chocolates are to die for, and I actually ordered some of my own, and I had to give them away because I was sitting at my desk eating them instead of having, you know, rationing them out, one here, one there, and I wonder why she keeps half the stuff in her garage. That's awesome. She's so wonderful, and she had a cute little card in it, and I just want to, you know, send a special thank you, Lauren. That really, really made my day. This week is Share the Love on Back to Basics, and I want to share the love with a bunch of people that I've been watching that has been inspirations to me, whether it's VSG, losing weight on their own, or RNY gastric bypass. All these people have touched my heart in one way or another, and it really makes my day when their videos show up in my feed. So Molly Sleeved, Less of Sarah, Nerd of Oregon, Khalif, Rob Reno, Tomato Junkie, Mary Mack, Michael VSG, and Denise Negley. They're the only ones that have actually reached out to me, privately messaged me, and throughout this whole thing, and I'll get into that topic later. Susan Taming the Food Beast, Julie Wilson, Brooke, of course the Fat Kings, TJ and Phil, and the whole team VSG, all of them. Tanya Bear, Kirk, Joey. I love little Joey, and Sarah Harrison, bless her heart, and congratulations on your pregnancy. Nobody deserves to have a baby more than you. You are the sweetest woman alive. All the Canadian bitches. The last video that Fat and Fabulous put out with her and George was great. back to basics, just a photo girl. I've been following Jenny. She was one of my first ones that I have followed since I started my weight loss journey. Like during my 6 months, I've watched every single one of her videos, and she is looking tremendous. Harry Draco girl, who doesn't get a smile on their face when they see her? Jen RNY for me. Her and I, our surgeries are pretty close, and she is doing even more amazing than I am. And proof weight loss surgery works. Has been very informational, and you know, I couldn't have done all this without you guys. So losing half my body weight, I decided I had to do something wild, so I became a blonde. Now it doesn't look like it here, but it is actually Packer helmet yellow. Yes, I live in Wisconsin, and I have my own Packer helmet. It was supposed to be platinum blonde. It turned yellow. I don't care. I had to do something wild. When you lose half of your body weight, you just wanted to go do something wild, and this is as wild as I get. Well, that's ladylike of me, I should say. Peaks Journey is another one I want to shout out to, and Lauren Losing. I want to shout out to her too because I really enjoy her videos. So, being it's been so cold, like today it's -8, feels like -13. Yeah, and it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. The day's not going to get much better. It's been so cold that I haven't been able to get to the gym. My arthritis is totally acting up. So my mother, who's almost 70, her and I decided to go to water aerobics. Now, the first time we went, she calls me up and says, you want to go? And I said, sure, I'll go, but I don't have a swimming suit. She goes, would you have old ones? And I said, well, of course I have old ones. So I took them over there, and she tried them on, and one fit her. And she decided that because one didn't fit her, that it should fit me again. So I went over there to please my mother and tried it on, and sure enough, it fit me. I was like totally shocked. It was a size 18. I just bought size 12 pants. And I mean, it fit pretty tight. It looked really good. I had to wear a pair of shorts, of course, because it was hip cup, and I have this huge roll of skin that came across. So I put a pair of cotton shorts on, and the only part that was loose was like under here, under my armpits, but otherwise full open back. I had no back fat, no rolls, no nothing. Starting around, I'm thinking, yeah, I look pretty good. And so we went and jumped in the pool. And when I jumped in that pool, that swimsuit went, phew. We were doing jumping jacks, and I went up, the suit went down, the shorts came up and floated to the top, and there I was, bearing all that I had, great, in front of senior boys who were the lifeguards. Yeah, it was really embarrassing. So I spent the whole rest of the session hanging on to the back because, and it was totally closed. What was open was totally closed. My mom was like, who'd have thought that something like that would happen? Excuse me. So I was a joke, still am, of our aerobics class about holding it together during my first session, where's my mind this morning? Session of aerobics. And it's been working out great. It's a heated pool, salt water, bath water warm. It is totally awesome on our joints. And I must say, swimming after losing 174 pounds is a lot different than when you weighed 345 pounds. The loose skin is like, it's hard to explain. It's like dragging a flag behind you, or, walking in the wind with a cape. I could swim like a fish when I was 345 pounds, but I jumped in the deep end and I almost drowned because my arms, are this big around now instead of this big. And all the loose skin was kind of just dragging me back. It was just scary. But we laugh our way through it. I mean, you can't laugh at yourself. What can you do, I'm totally okay with my body. I am so blessed to be where I am right now. And so that was our big swimming expedition. I finally got a smaller swimsuit. I posted a picture on YouTube or on Facebook, and yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. Again, my next goal is hopefully lose another pound in a week to get me to 175. If not, meh. I'm at 21 pounds till I hit my goal. I've hit my doctor's goal. Right now, if I didn't lose another pound, I would not be totally disappointed because I'm truly happy where I am. There's so many, I've worked in the same place for 20 years, over 20 years, and some people don't even recognize me anymore, which is, good and bad. There's a lot of videos going around about how people treat you differently after losing a significant amount of weight, and it is true. People say hi to me that haven't said hi to me in years. People look me in the face, they smile at me, yeah. And, in a way, it's great, but in a way, you just want to kick them in the nuts, too, because, I'm the same person I was when I was 350 pounds. Yeah. Oh, and one thing I have to admit, I was watching Fat Kings Friday, yesterday on Tuesday, yeah. I get kind of behind on stuff. Working 7 days a week kind of does that to you. And one thing that TJ said was that all RNYers crap their pants. And I don't know for everybody else, but for me, it's true. In the first 3 months post-surgery, I shit the bed 3 times. And it was all in the middle of the night. I take medication to sleep at night. And so, yeah. My husband just laughed at me. I was like crying. I'm going to need diapers, blah, blah, blah. But I had bowel problems before, 20 years before my surgery, and I'll have bowel problems the rest of my life. But, and then one time, I was going to the gym, and I always go before work. So there's a parking garage, and then the gym, and then these huge, luxurious apartments. So I'm walking from my truck to the door to go to the gym, and out of nowhere, I shit my pants. I was devastated. I ran to the bathroom, cleaned myself up, left, and I never went to that particular gym again. I went to another different location. My doctors and I, we laugh it up and chalk it up to sugar alcohols. Because in the first couple months, I was eating popsicles, sugar-free popsicles, like it was nothing, anything to get the fluids in, And, yeah. So I had to admit, TJ, you know how TJ is. He always says, you got to keep it honest. And so that's my honesty for the day. It's kind of weird, you get busy and then you get behind watching videos and stuff like that, and you try to catch up, and you sort of feel like you become distant. I've been in this community. I feel close to a few people. But this community is all I have. Like with my program, we have a support group once a month. It's like the second Tuesday, and nobody talks to each other outside of there. And, it's, how do I explain? It's like I wish I could get closer. I wish I could become more involved in our community. But how do you do that? Without, just starting to text people and thinking that you're a stalker. I'm not a stalker, by the way. You're out of milk. Sometimes I feel like I don't have anything in common because this person's a VSGer and I'm an RNY. But, in reality, we're all in it for the same things. We're all in it to lose weight. We're all in it to better our health. We're all in it to pay it forward, reach out and help somebody in need. And so it's really hard for me to jump back into the groove. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. But otherwise, that's all I got for this week. And I hope everybody's doing great. And have a great week. And Audrey Wierzbinski signing out. Over and out.